Swadika, thank you for joining us on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and also on NBT World. It's a Thursday today, and the date is January 21st. And you're with me, Sandra Hanutsaha. We'll begin with the Thailand Moves Forward segment, and in our first story, the ambassador of Argentina has paid her last visit to the Prime Minister before her assignment to Thailand comes to an end. Her Excellency Ana Maria Ramirez, ambassador of Argentina to Thailand, met with Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha at Government House on Wednesday to officially bid farewell as her diplomatic assignment comes to a close. Deputy Government Spokesperson Major General Wirachon Sukontapatipak said that General Prayut has expressed his appreciation to Ms. Ramirez for her role in promoting the relations between Thailand and Argentina, particularly in academic cooperation. General Prayut also assured the Argentine ambassador that Thailand will continue to put emphasis on enhancing bilateral ties and collaboration in various areas between the two nations. Ms. Ramirez said that with 60 years of uninterrupted diplomatic relations, both countries will be able to enjoy further cooperation in such areas as trade and investment, all within the framework of the G77. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has visited an event showcasing rubber products at Santi Maitri building of Government House. General Prayut has instructed the Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives to study market demand for rubber and devise plans to expand its usage. He also told the Ministry of Defense to utilize latex in military affairs and construction projects. The Premier has been pushing all ministries to propose projects that use rubber in the next cabinet session. He urged all Thais to support domestic goods, especially rubber products. Meanwhile, the Thai Red Cross Society has given the Prime Minister T-shirts designed by Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn as part of their promotional campaign. The Deputy Prime Minister for Legal Affairs has reiterated to public relations officers that they must raise awareness and foster an accurate understanding of their ministry's work in accordance with the 5th National Public Relations Action Plan. Deputy Prime Minister Wisanu Kriangam, as chairman of the National Public Relations Commission, has handed down the 5th National Public Relations Action Plan for 2016 to the year 2021 to the PR officers of all 20 government ministries via PRD Director General Apinan Jantarangsi. Mr. Wisanu explained that the 5th Action Plan was designed to allow for easier follow-up and evaluation of public relation efforts, as well as better management of allocated budgets. He urged all relevant officials to work proactively to ensure that all parties understand the work of the government. The plan includes strategies for building national unity, publicizing government policy, crisis communication, and enhancing the kingdom's image on the world stage. The Customs Department, together with the Department of Fisheries and the Command Center for Combating Illegal Fishing, or CCIF, has introduced a new mobile application called Anti-IUU Fishing. Director General of the Customs Department, Gulit Sombatsiri, was accompanied by representatives of the Department of Fisheries and the CCIF and the debut of the Anti-IUU Fishing application. The app is aimed at facilitating the inspection and investigation of illegal fishing cases by relevant officials while disseminating important information on the issue to its users. It is the government's latest instrument in raising the standard of Thai fisheries and clamping down on illegal practices. The app is divided into two main segments. The first one is called Public Document, which provides general users with reports on various operations of relevant agencies to eradicate illegal fishing. The second part is called Official Document, covering a wide range of data from working procedures as well as coordination and inspection guidelines. Official Document also lists illegal vessels, incoming vessels, marine products, and licensed operators. The database can be accessed only by authorized users with a password. The new app has been on a trial run since the beginning of this month. According to its users, the app has been functioning properly and its contents can be easily and quickly accessed. It is now available for download on both the App Store and Google Play. The issues of illegal, unreported, and unregulated or IUU fishing in Thailand are among the government's main concerns. After receiving a yellow card from the European Union, the Thai government has launched a multi-pronged campaign against IUU fishing in the kingdom's waters. Let's take a look at this special report.
The Command Center for Combating Illegal Fishing, CCCIF, began solving the problem with various CCCIF announcements. In order to allow the combat against IUU fishing works to be immediately carried out while waiting for the new Fisheries Act to be mandated. The major announcements include: number 1, set action plan and time frame. Number 2, set guidelines for port in, port out procedure. Number 3, rules, procedures, conditions to allow fishing boats to go out fishing. Number 4, designate the ports and any kind of marine vehicle entering and leaving the port. Number 5, compile the roster of foreign fishing boats, refrigerated fishing boats that are banned from entering the Kingdom of Thailand. Number 6, terms and conditions, gathering procedures, and report to the board. Number 7, appointment of officials. Number 8, set up People Center. Number 9, set standards and functional requirements of the vehicle monitoring system to track fishing vessels. Number 10, set action plan in case the VMS fails and cannot broadcast the fishing boat's coordinates. Number 11, compile the roster of foreign fishing boats, refrigerated fishing boats that are banned from entering the Kingdom of Thailand. Number 12, defines the type of boats that can have license revoked. Number 13, define performance standards and functional requirements of the vehicle monitoring system to be installed and used on fishing boats. Number 14, define the terms to prohibit any person to use or own certain types of fishing equipment. Number 15, define the terms to prohibit any persons to use or own certain types of fishing equipment. Additional terms. Number 16, designate ports for fishing boats, marine vehicles, unloading marine animals into and out of the port. Number 17, define the terms to prohibit any person to use or own certain types of fishing equipment. These are just the startup rules and regulations set forth by the CCCIF to be implemented immediately, which might affect the fisheries of the fishing fraternity. They also have the system to take care of and support, and there are still many other contexts to work together and get through this issue together.
The Constitution Drafting Commission, or CDC, is reviewing each and every article of the draft charter to ensure its perfection before revealing all details to the public. CDC spokesman Cha Chai-na Chiang Mai said the Commission's meeting has already started reviewing the draft Constitution to verify the accuracy and consistency among all articles. Mr. Cha Chai said that the charter drafters have also made some of the articles more concise to make it easier for anyone to understand. The CDC spokesman went on to say that the Commission's work on the draft Constitution will continue until January 26th before the charter drafters make one final review and releases the draft to the public on January 29th. The Royal Thai Police are strictly inspecting foreigners traveling through Thailand to screen for unlawful individuals, while confirming that there is no sign of ISIS members operating in Thailand. Police Lieutenant General Natathorn Prasunthorn disclosed his order to strengthen the screening process of foreigners to prevent the country from being used as a transit point for those involved in terrorism and transnational crime. He has also called for increased diligence in checking the passports of foreigners. At the moment, there is no evidence of terrorists traveling through the country. Police Lieutenant General Natathorn acknowledged that the prevention of illegal immigration is difficult, given that Thailand is situated in the middle of 4 neighboring countries. The Royal Thai Police have therefore implemented broad measures to prevent illegal activities. As for those overstaying their visas, he revealed that most were from China, India, and African countries. The authorities have increased penalties where an arrested individual is found to have overstayed by more than 90 days, and they will now be banned from entering the country for 1 year. The discovery of Mediterranean recluse spiders has been reported for the first time in Thailand and Southeast Asia in Kanchanaburi province. These spiders were found by Narin Chompuphuang, a PhD student of the Faculty of Science of Chulalongkorn University. Mr. Narin disclosed that more than 500 spiders were seen in the area of the Plant Genetic Conservation Project under the royal initiative of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn in Kanchanaburi province. Mediterranean recluse spiders are common in North America, South America, and Europe. They are also spotted in Russia, China, Japan, and Taiwan. However, their sightings have never been confirmed in Southeast Asia until now. It is assumed that the creatures were accidentally brought into the country during weapons transport by Japanese troops during World War II. Mediterranean recluse spiders are dangerous. Their venom can destroy tissues and, without medical treatment, cause death. Any sightings should be reported to the Faculty of Science of Chulalongkorn University. And that is the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Up next in our ASEAN news, Singapore's Chief of the Defense Force has paid an official visit to Thailand to strengthen military relations. But first, let's have a look at the exchange rates and the commodity prices.
lies to me.
Welcome back to Newsline. In our ASEAN stories, the chief of the Defense Force of Singapore has arrived in Thailand for an official visit to strengthen military relations between the two nations. Thai Army Chief General Somai Kautira led Major General Perry Lim Chung Yao on an inspection of the Triforce Honor Guard as part of a welcoming ceremony for the high-ranking officer who is on an official visit to Thailand as a guest of the Royal Thai Army until January 21st. Afterwards, the two held a meeting at the Royal Thai Army headquarters, where the Singaporean Army chief affirmed Thailand and Singapore's close relations. He stated that military relations between the two countries would continue to develop through the exchange of information, coordinated training exercises, and joint air and naval patrols for the security of the ASEAN region. He assured that Singapore's military is ready to assist Thailand's armed forces in all areas as needed. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development today co-hosted a seminar on the OECD Economic Outlook for Southeast Asia, China, and India 2016, Enhancing Regional Ties. The seminar was designed as an exchange of views on the regional economic situation to raise people's awareness of the OECD and ASEAN and encourage knowledge exchanges and cooperation between the OECD and ASEAN. Permanent Secretary for Foreign Affairs Apichat Chinawano gave a speech about raising competitiveness using science, technology, innovation, and human resource development efficiently in order to maintain the momentum of the economy and push Thailand to achieve a high level of income for its people, as Thailand is at present a middle-income country. Head of Asia Desk under the OECD Development Center, Kensuke Tanaka, said the organization is focusing on major midterm macroeconomic trends in ASEAN, China, and India, which constitute the so-called emerging Asia, along with the regional economic integration process in light of the post-2015 ASEAN economic community. He pointed out that the issue of a middle-income trap is a medium and long-term issue for the Southeast Asian region, which needs structural policy changes to overcome. He expected that Thailand can benefit from the regional integration. And elsewhere in the world, the mosquito-borne Zika virus has already infected more than 13,500 people in Colombia and could hit as many as 700,000. Health Minister Alejandro Gaviria told journalists that the country is second only to Brazil in infection rates, according to Pan American Health Organization figures. Some 560 pregnant women are among those infected, though so far no cases of newborns suffering from microcephaly, a congenital defect caused by Zika, have been registered in the country. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention last week warned pregnant women to avoid travel to 14 countries, including Colombia and territories in the Caribbean and Latin America affected by the virus. Gaviria added that women should consider delaying pregnancy for 6 to 8 months. Meanwhile, Bolivia has reported its first case originating in the country. Bolivia has registered 3 additional other cases since January 7th, but they all originated in Brazil and were brought into Bolivia. Bolivia's health ministry has said it will sanction homeowners who do not eliminate plastic and rubber waste, which serves as breeding grounds for the mosquito as heavy rains fall, followed by high temperatures in the east. And that's all we have for you in this edition of Newsline. If you have any comments or suggestions, then do feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook by typing in NNT. And do check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en. We say goodbye to you today with footage of Mark Kane's Berlin Fashion Week show, which is called Velvet Affairs. For Newsline, I'm Sandra Hanutsaha. Have a great day. Sawadee ka.